Get here.
It does. He's done a couple things that we discussed earlier this morning.
Call this meeting of the Board of Supervisors together, June 30th. Pledge of allegiance, Supervisor Dickinson. And I'll ask that we remain standing for a moment of silence for our colleague Phil Kenny, who recently passed away.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call.
Mr. Conover?
Here.
Mr. Leggett? Mr. Diamond?
Here.
Mr. McDevitt?
Here.
Ms. Bramer? Here. Mr. Bruno?
Here.
Mr. Driscoll?
Here.
Mrs. Frazier? Here. Mr. Drossy?
Here.
Ms. Hogan?
Here.
Mr. Dickinson?
Here.
Mr. Merlino?
Here.
Mr. Stroud?
Here.
Mr. Wild? Mr. McGowan?
Here.
Ms. Seaver? Here. Mr. Beatty? Mr. Thomas?
Here.
Ms. Runyon? Here. Chairman Garrity?
Here.
Quorum is established.
Okay, motion to approve the June 15th, 2022 board meeting minutes. Motion by Supervisor Drossy, second by Supervisor Stroud. Any discussion on the minutes? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. There's no comments or anybody here to speak. Report of chairman. I have no report for this meeting. Does any chair of any committee wish to speak on a committee? Seeing none, I'll move to the report of county administrator.
No report today, Mr. Chairman.
Report of county attorney.
Good afternoon. I do not have a report for the county attorney's office. I do anticipate that the county attorney will have a report at the next board meeting.
Okay. Reading of communications.
No communications.
No communications. All right. Reading of resolutions.
There are two resolutions approved at committee meetings held this morning, which will require a waiving of the rules. The first is to waive the rules for resolution 315. That's labeled in your folder as resolution 315.
Motion to waive the rules by Supervisor McGowan, second by Supervisor Stroud. Discussion. All those in favor? Aye.
And then there's also, you also need a motion to waive the rules for 317. That resolution is labeled as 316.
Motion by Supervisor McGowan, second by Supervisor Thomas. Any discussion on waiving the rules? All those in favor? Aye. Okay.
One other note, resolution 315, which is amending the table of organization to create and delete positions in the planning department. We did not have the salary for the senior planner position to be deleted when the resolution was printed this morning. I have gotten it since then, and that base annual salary is $50,384.
Okay. Discussion on resolutions. Anybody have any discussion on any resolutions this morning, or this afternoon? Request for roll call votes. Seeing none, we will vote on resolutions.
Pull that up quick. Okay. The only required roll call vote is on 315, amending the table of organization and salary and compensation plan for 2022 to create, delete positions in the planning and community development department. Mr. Dickinson?
Are we creating or deleting, or are we doing both?
We're voting.
Creating and deleting.
Yes.
Mr. Merlino?
Yes.
Mr. Stroud?
Yeah.
Mr. McGowan?
Yes.
Ms. Seaver?
Yes.
Mr. Beatty?
Yes.
Mr. Thomas?
Yes.
Ms. Runyon?
Yes.
Mr. Conover?
Yeah.
Mr. Diamond?
Yes.
Mr. McDevitt?
Yes.
Ms. Bramer?
Yes.
Mr. Bruno?
Yes.
Mr. Driscoll?
Yes.
Mrs. Frazier?
Yes.
Mr. Drossy?
Yes.
Ms. Hogan?
Yes.
Chairman Garrity?
Yes.
Resolution passes. And then you just need a collective on the rest.
The vote, quorum on the rest of the resolution, a motion by Supervisor Dickinson, second by Supervisor Bruno. All in favor? Aye. Okay. Okay. Any announcements? Supervisor Bramer, please.
Thank you, Chairman. It's not an announcement. I wasn't able to raise my hand quickly enough when you got to the county attorney. I wanted to know if there's any new litigation that we need to be aware of, and then maybe we can get more details at the next meeting.
I do not believe there is any new litigation on it. I have not encountered any myself. I have not actually had a chance to speak with the county attorney himself recently about this matter, but I do not know of any offhand that we have any new litigation on it. If there is any, we definitely will report to you on it, and we'll have an updated report by the next board meeting, definitely.
Any other announcements? Supervisor Driscoll and then Supervisor Stroud.
Thank you, Chairman. Yesterday afternoon, I received a nice phone call from Kelly Kenny, Bill's daughter. She wanted me to publicly thank those who were invited to make comment with Post-Star reporter Maury Thompson earlier this week, and to thank people who have reached out to the family. I'll inform people that there is a card that will be sent to Bill's wife Hillary. It's in the coffee room. Thank you.
Supervisor Stroud.
Yes, thank you. You'll see on your desk the new updated brochure from the Adirondack Cycling Advocate, formerly the Warren County Safe and Quality Bicycle Organization. And those of you who are town supervisors got more than one copy, and I hope that you put them in your offices for distribution. So thank you.
Supervisor Beatty.
Thank you. I don't want to put Mr. Moore on the spot, but two things. Number one is we're going to miss you. I don't always agree with you, but that makes for a healthy debate. I agree with you a lot more than I disagree. In fact, this morning we had a little discussion, and I think some people were questioning whether a tax savings would be passed along to the end consumer. Some people were questioning whether stewards would actually do that. And Mr. Moore, I don't want to put you on the spot, but what'd you say to me this morning?
Oh, I have tracked those prices on AAA every day, just to watch that. And I would be happy to report on that now or whenever the board would like. Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. The initially, I looked at it for the week before Saratoga County's tax break went in, and we were reliably about 3 cents higher than they were. So initially, that 3 cents turned into it looks like about 7 or 8 cents. For a period of time, it decreased down to I think the lowest it went was 5 cents, which would mean that 2 cents of that savings was still there. It's now up around 12 cents.
Yeah.
So it looks like so far the savings has held.
Yeah, thank you, because if I can follow up, Jim, because I was going to have stewards come in and explain how they've passed it along and so forth. But I appreciate that, Mr. Moore, telling me that this morning, that they are indeed passing it along in Saratoga County, which passed it. So I just thought I'd qualm any concerns that there may have been before. Thank you.
Thank you. Somebody else had Supervisor Grassi.
Yes, on your desk also, I placed the flyer of Horcon's Food Truck Fridays event that starts tomorrow evening, runs through September 2nd, and we'll have fireworks on that evening. And I just want to express great appreciation on behalf of myself and our town board and the staff and residents to this board that provided supplemental tax funding for us. Without it, I can tell you that it'd be very difficult to hold this as we generate no revenue. So I think it's a very good reflection of exactly what the intent of that supplemental funding was for. And I extend our appreciation. Thank you.
Any other announcements? Supervisor Bramer.
I will welcome everyone to come to our fireworks on Sunday with the symphony. It's at Crandall Park, I think around 7:30 is the symphony. So feel free to come down if you don't have something else going on.
Okay, I'd just like to spend a minute to say, I want everybody to have a good 4th of July, a safe 4th of July, long weekend. And I'd like to express my appreciation to Ryan for all the work he's done. He'll be here through August or into early August, real early August, I guess. But I just want to express my appreciation to Ryan for coming in and doing an excellent job here for Warren County and the residents. And I wish him all the best in his new endeavors. Thank you. I guess I'll ask for a motion to adjourn. Did you have something?
Can I just have a follow-up to the
Sure.
discussion regarding the gas cap? What, is this board going to take up this issue again? We've had many issues come before us recently that the board either tabled or voted down and they came back up with the impending news. And again, Ryan, thank you for your service. I really found such a great experience in working with you last year and all that you did to bring our county through COVID. And I too wish you the best of luck. But that being said, giving your expertise and your knowledge and the information you just shared about the gas tax cap, is that something that this board can entertain for our next full board meeting? I believe we said we'd look at it again in July.
Yes, yeah, you will have 2 additional, assuming that there is a second board meeting next month. You'll have 2 additional opportunities to do it, July 15th or July 28th. But you need to do it before August 1st if you're going to do it.
Hopefully, maybe we could get it on the finance agenda or one of the agendas to talk about it in committee
We won't have that. May I reply?
before the next board meeting. Oh, okay. All right, I guess it will have to be discussed at the full board. Anything else? Supervisor Dickinson,
Motion to adjourn.
motion to adjourn. Thank you. Thank you. We're adjourned.